My name is Laurence Williams. My wife was diagnosed in 2015 with an anaplastic astrocytoma. To be able to compete on behalf of Grey Nation Endurance and the National Brain Tumor Society has meant the world to me, not only because I can raise awareness and money for a cause that's really important to me, but also November is 1 year since my wife died. I met my wife in 2009. I was an exchange student from Scotland and I came over to Florida for a month. Julia was so charismatic and full of a love for life that we became friends instantly. She wrote to me that summer and we were pen pals ever since. So for the next 7 years, as we went through college, as we got our first jobs, we were writing letters to each other. Julia was diagnosed with a form of brain cancer called anaplastic astrocytoma in December 2015. After that, I knew I needed to see her again, so I traveled to Florida. I left knowing that I was going to have to come back, going to have to take care of her, and I asked her to marry me. Julia's first experience with brain cancer, she went through the regular therapies of radiation and chemo. After primary remission, we had a pretty good quality of life. In 2019, our neuro-oncologist let us know that we were going to be able to try and start a family. We were lucky enough to have our son in 2020. Julia was a fantastic mother. She knew all her life that she wanted to be a mother, and she was so grateful for the opportunity that she got to become a mother. In 2021, my wife had another seizure, and it transpired that the cancer had returned. As time went on and my wife's tumor was growing, she began to suffer more in her quality of life. She was a 5th grade teacher. She grew up as a ballet dancer, and to see her lose her mobility, to lose her speech, to lose her ability to write was very difficult for us and for her specifically. Our Christmas present to each other the year that she died was going to be a printed book of all of our letters. That was our goal, and I followed through and was able to print up all our letters in a book, just she wasn't able to see it. After my wife died, I was looking for a challenge to complete for myself. I really liked the idea of endurance sports because I saw caregiving as endurance itself. In grief, I got the idea to do 2 triathlons, one in Florida, where we live, and one in my hometown in Forres, Scotland. I wanted to complete these triathlons with a sense of purpose, so I wanted to raise money and awareness for brain tumor causes, and that is how I found the National Brain Tumor Society. For any runner, the New York City Marathon is just the pinnacle of events. I wanted to support the National Brain Tumor Society because I like that not only do they help caregivers and survivors, but they also, in a very deliberate way, talk to lawmakers and policymakers to affect real change. Head to the Hill was a fantastic experience for me. Not only was I able to meet some awesome survivors and caregivers and scientists that were advocating for the same cause I was there for, and just to have an air of optimism around the direction in which research is taking us and the work in which NBTS is doing to make life easier for caregivers and survivors, as well as advocate for change. A better chance would mean longevity, better treatment options. It would have meant being able to see her son grow up. A better chance still means a lot to me, and it would mean a lot to her. Even though she isn't here, she would want a better chance for other people that are going through this. Every year, 94,000 Americans are diagnosed with a brain tumor. The money donated to National Brain Tumor Society goes a long way in ensuring that they have better outcomes in the future. For people living with brain tumors and their loved ones, it's time for a better chance. Make a gift today.